Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Colin Sexton is out there with Conley. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, front court is Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Sexton against Maxey. Here's Embiid. Utah with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now, here is Harden after the miss from Joel Embiid. Passes it to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Poked away. Now Bogdanovic. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Conley with the screen on Maxey. Here's Sexton. Out to Conley. And another shot. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Looking it over. Embiid with the screen on Conley. The 8-foot. Oh, that's blocked. Bogdanovic passes to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen a screen on Embiid. Sexton with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Markkanen, good.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
The pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. With it. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Free throw drops for Harden.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Embiid against Azubuike. Conley kicks to Sexton. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, we can as well.
Harden's shot is off.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Conley dishes to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Pass to Harris. Here's Harden. Got a piece of it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him. Back to Harris. Embiid the screen. Shoots from 12. Harris's shot is good.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here is Harden. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Markkanen. Conley kicks to Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Inside. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Harden the pass to Maxey. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Passes it to Markkanen. Sexton against Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and fires. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Here's Sexton. James Harden picking up that last basket. Markkanen a screen on Harden. Here's Sexton. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Harden the pass to Thibault. He's looking for Embiid and finds him over Azubuike. Embiid's shot is good.
Well, there's some unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Conley against Harden. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. The 11-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey kicks to Harden. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got his second bucket.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 6.
Just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Horton Tucker comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Beasley in for Mike Conley. And here's Milton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Over Azubuike. It's tipped, and he recovers it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
The first one falls. All free throws good for Milton.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And right from the start, Kev, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also pulling the glass.
The pass to Harrell. Over Azubuike. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Beasley has the ball here for the Jazz. Jazz passing it around. Here's Gay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town.
A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
No good on the free throw.
And Gay, just so difficult to guard. Skilled with his ability to shoot it, and still explosive at attacking the rim.
He doesn't get the second one. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Milton. Covered by Beasley. Careless screen on Beasley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
They throw good, Milton. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two sadly don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good for Milton.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here's Gabe, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Melton against Clarkson. Melton, no good. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Now here's Harrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Milton. And he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 1.
A great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Harrell. And Harrell snaps it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Clarkson. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. On target from 13 feet.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Pass to Melton. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Utah leading. It's Beasley on the wing. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mark Miles, he's jacked in for Shake Milton. .114 left here in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Melton finds Harrell. Here's Niang. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harrell, the pass to Niang. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Melton. The 76ers with another miss.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Markkanen a screen on Melton. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Passes to Melton. To Korkmaz. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Jazz lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Jazz leading by 3. Harrison and Embiid are manning the post position. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And the pass to Beasley. Gay sets the pick for Beasley. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw on their side right now. Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. To the inside. The 9-foot shot. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. 6 points for Joel Embiid. Sexton the pass again. Maxey against Beasley. A floater. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Harden. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now, here's Sexton. This game with 30 points. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
That one is off.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And Utah also making a switch. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Malik Beasley.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Embiid, no good. The Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Embiid. Over Azubuike. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Azubuike. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading a fast break. Maxey, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Thybulle kicks to Maxey. There's the pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Here's Sexton. And Some solid defense from Maxey. Popped up there for Embiid. Gay outside. There's the feed to Conley. And Sexton has it in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
He's off on the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Maxey against Sexton. Harris, bounce pass. Fade away. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Gay. Kicks to Conley. For the 3. The Jazz with another miss. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Milton the pass to Thibault. Now here's Maxey. Now Thibault. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 4 to shoot. That one a little long. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Azubuike. Now here is Conley. Defended by Milton. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On the way, Harris. 3-pointer. A shot by Milton, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Conley with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Sexton against Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Good on the shot. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Conley. And here's Sexton. He's got 6 with the drive. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swappers in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Jazz call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He's checked in for the 76ers. And Utah making a change here. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson with the ball. Maxey covering. Markkanen can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-4 run.
And NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Now here's Embiid. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count it. Good. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season hit for 2nd best in the league.
Inside, stolen by Tucker. Up there for Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Markkanen gets to Clarkson. Outside, Bogdanovich launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that win, and they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on. We saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Milton in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. And it's an
ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Markkanen finds Sexton. Markkanen a screen on Maxey. Clarkson for three. That one misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Tucker the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Utah calls timeout. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz checked in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Utah. Beasley has the ball here for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Down low and stolen by Harrell. Melton against Beasley. Now here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Harrell. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
Clarkson is screen on Melton. Beasley kicks to Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. For three, Beasley. That one doesn't go. The 76ers leading by 15. Korkmaz passes to Melton. The pass to Tucker. Feeds to Harrell. Takes it off the glass. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Beasley. He had 13 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Hit by Harrell. Pass to Melton. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Melton against Beasley. Melton kicks to Korkmaz. On On the wing, Milton. For by Beasley. Milton passes to Tucker. Milton, no good. Jazz trail by 15. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Beasley puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and make good plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball, he shoots like a guard, he has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Utah Jazz.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Conley, Bogdanovich out there with Markkanen. Then there's Sexton. And it's Azubuike in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Harris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid, but I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Conley against Harden. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen, a screen on Maxey. Sexton dishes to Conley. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Markkanen's got 15 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Now, here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Maxey against Azubuike. Maxey, no good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Azubuike, the pass to Sexton. The dish to Conley. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Harden against Conley. Harden with it. 5 points in the game. Shoots from 14. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Sexton. And Embiid pulls it down. Enzo Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Harris finds Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Markkanen dishes to Conley. Azubuike against Harris. Azubuike, the pass to Sexton. Misses the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 6. Able with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Harden, no good. Jazz trail by 16. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the inside. Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
To the left wing. Shoots a fader. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Azubuike. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Basket counts. Markkanen's got 19 points.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Outside, Maxey. Harden outside. Good on the triple. Harden's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Markkanen trying to break loose. They grabbed their own miss.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Back to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 15. Now the pass to Conley. With the crossover. What a terrific move that was.
Wow, fearless with defenders all around him. Mike Conley in the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. Pass to Thibault. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Utah calls timeout. PJ Tucker, who's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Malik Beasley in for Mike Conley. With it, he's against Tucker. Low block shot on the way. Shot's good by Gay.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Pass to Harris. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Gay, a screen on Maxey. And that one hits back out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. It's tipped. Gay against Harden. Gay kicks to Sexton. Back to Gay. And here's Sexton. He has 6. Inside. Here's Azubuike. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Here's Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Tobias Harris.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Gay sets the pick for Sexton. Clarkson outside. Hit by Gay from downtown. And they'll get another chance. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Harden. Here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clarkson with the ball. Defended by Milton. You know, because of his scoring prowess, Jordan Clarkson has earned the name flamethrower. He is something else, Eddie Dorst, coming off the bench.
He is, Kevin. That is an appropriate and fitting nickname because this guy can get hot in a hurry. And what a luxury to have somebody as consistently productive like Jordan Clarkson come off your bench. That's fabulous.
First free throw is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Harris. George Niang comes in for Shake Milton. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Shot's good by Gay.
And it takes an army to stop Gay when he's that deep. Love watching him finish over the contested arms of the D.
Now, here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From 12 feet out. And is Harrell missing?
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Beasley. Lets the free fly. Rebound by Harrell.
He's so frustrated. He hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Korkmaz, no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. He kicks it to Gay. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop. It's up there. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Melton hits them both. Jazz trail by 15. Passes it to Gay. Brings and dishes to Beasley. Gay sets the pick for Beasley. And there's the feed to Gay. Lays it up off the glass. Gay's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Melton feeling it out a bit to the inside. Harrell driving inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And Doris, the unlimited energy Montrezl Harrell plays with is very special.
It's exactly why he's in the league, Kevin. Think about it. He's a little bit undersized for his position, but you will not outwork Montrezl Harrell, and it's why he gathers respect in every locker room he plays for.
That's good from Harrell.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Azubuike the pass to Clarkson. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Niang. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Gay. And finished Picked off by Gay.
You gotta admire how Gay sees the floor, effortlessly shredding the D on that drive. Just a fantastic penetrator.
Now, here's Melton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Harrell, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gay finds Beasley. And here's Clarkson. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Beasley outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 16. And there's the pass to Harrell. In the corner, it's Melton. He dishes it to Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seemed like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Knocked away. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Jazz trail by 18. Gay outside. Dishes it to Clarkson. Gay gets to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Now, here's Melton. Lets it go with the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers ahead, up by 15. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Front court is Thybulle and Harris. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harrell in at the center. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Harden. Harrell kicks to Thybulle. 5 to shoot. Back to Harrell. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Harrell missing. Jazz trail by 15. Horton Tucker, the pass to Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. Over Thybulle. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The 76ers leading by 15. Pass to Maxey. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Takes it inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside, and until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Jazz trail by 18. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Looking for Markkanen, he gets it there. It doesn't go for him. The D by Embiid. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Utah with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Sexton. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
The free throw drops for Embiid. He hits both from the strike. Jazz have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run, rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Now here's Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Maxey, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Conley against Harden. Conley kicks to Sexton. Looking to end his cold spell. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Outside, Maxey has to Embiid. A shot by Harden, wide open. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. To end the drought, and Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers leading by 23. Now Harden passes to Harris. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Markkanen. Idle for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. Harden against Conley. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Of course, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Michael Conley. Embiid with a screen on Sexton. Maxey into the lane. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 26.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Conley with it. To to the middle. Here's Markkanen. Good D by Embiid. Now the 76ers with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Maxey finds Harden. Now here's Embiid. And here now is Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Outside, Markkanen. Stolen by Harden. Maxey looking it over. Kicks to Harden. Harris outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. It's in 5 for 12 so far.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Conley dishes to Sexton. Markkanen passes to Sexton. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Sexton. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Bogdanovich with a screen on Maxey. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the Jazz with possession here. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Over Maxey. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Back to Harris. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Sexton. 76ers getting the bucket. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Maxey kicks to Harris. Now the pass to Embiid. From deep, Harden. And the 76ers get it back. Outside, Maxey. And it's Thibault in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Embiid from outside. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 8 rebounds in this game. The dish to Conley. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Embiid with the screen on Sexton. Maxey finds Thibault. Harris outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Markkanen against Embiid. There's the 3. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside, Maxey. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Count it.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Sexton. Markkanen a screen on Maxey. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. to Harris. Here's Maxey. Over Sexton. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bogdanovic. That one goes in.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovic is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Passes it to Embiid. Now, here's Thibault. Guarded closer. Maxey in the corner. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Jake Milton in for James Harden. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Azubuike is checked in. Gay comes in for Bogdanovic. Clarkson, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Malik Beasley in for Colin Sexton. Here's Clarkson. Right side, Conley. Kicks it out to Gay. No good with the triple. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Milton. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant. So I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.